Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Check, is audio video working? Verify. Verify, everyone. Is audio video working? Right. Sorry for inconvenience. Yeah, let's start now. Sorry for inconvenience. Yeah, this is the thing. This is the thing which we started. This is the thing which we started yesterday. So it is the first problem of yesterday's class. It is the second problem of yesterday's class. It is the third problem of yesterday's class. So I hope if anyone is not done yesterday's class, I request everyone please go through it. This is the thing what we done yesterday. Right? So, and one more thing before going to start further, let me know is audio or video okay? Let me know is audio video okay? Yeah, good evening everyone. Good evening. Is audio video okay? Janardhan, audio video okay? Shiksha, Shiksha, is audio video okay? Yeah, perfect. We are already delay. Let's start the today's class. Let's start the today's class. I'm starting now. I'm starting. Yeah, so what is the today's date? I think today's date is 8. Today's date is 8. Let me write 8. Let me write now 8, 10, 25, 8, 10, 25. Right? So fourth example. Example 4. Example 4. Main. Example 4. Main. X is equal to y plus z for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus within the bracket x is equal to y plus z. So for loop is over. So if I don't keep bracket also same meaning, right? Whenever inside the bracket only one person, no need to keep bracket. Inside the bracket only one person, no need to keep bracket. If bracket is not there, means for each I value only one statement will execute. If bracket is not there, for each I value only one statement will execute. Whenever more statement, then only keep bracket, right? If at all only one statement, no need to keep bracket. But in the case of the Python language, right, no need to keep bracket. More also no need to keep bracket, right? One also no need to keep bracket. Just you have to move, right? Something one position right. For is there in the first, right? First column assume, right? For statements will be there in the second column. Right? For is there in the first column. For is starting from first column. For statement will start from second column. So, right, a Python programming is differentiating like that. So inside for loop, whatever is there, so you have to keep bracket. If only one person, in C language, no need to keep bracket. If at all in the Python language, one person also no need to keep bracket. Many also no need to keep bracket. Just one position right you have to write. For starting in the first column, for statement will start in the second column, something like that. Okay, let's go to one more. For I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. For j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to n, j plus plus. J plus plus. X is equal to y plus z. X is equal to y plus z. X is equal to y plus z. So end of the j loop. end of the I loop, end of the program, end of the program. So this is the fourth program. Remember, it is the fourth program. Now my question to all the people, can you find out yourself how many statements are there? What is the time complexity? Can you find out? Can you go ahead? Everyone try. Everyone try here. How many statement? What is the time complexity? What is the order of magnitude of every statement? Can you find out? Go ahead. Everyone can do it. Everyone can do it. Please go ahead. Don't think anything negatively. Be positive, everyone. It is a today's class first problem. It is a today's class first problem. Right? Please go ahead. What is the time complexity of this program? Time complexity of this program. Start doing, everyone. Everyone do. Don't sit idle. Don't sit idle. Please do once. Time complexity of this program. First, find out how many statements are there. It is the first statement. It is the second statement. First, find out how many statements. It is the third statement. First statement, second statement, third statement. This program contains 3 statements. 1, 2, 3. So first statement order of magnitude, if you see, whenever this program is running, first statement will execute one time. Whenever this program is running, first statement will execute, right, one time. Now, whenever this program is running, second statement will execute n time. If you want, you can check. Each I value, it will execute. See, I is equal to 1, it will execute. I is equal to 2, it will execute. I is equal to 3, it will execute, and so on. I is equal to n also, it will execute. I is equal to n plus 1. I is equal to n plus 1, it will fail. I is equal to n plus 1, it will fail. So, second statement will execute n time. So, if you see the third statement, everyone know I is equal to 1, right? J loop is n time. Every j value statement is one time. So I is equal to 1, the statement executing n time. I is equal to 2 also, the statement is executing n time. I is equal to 3 also, the statement is executing n time, and so on. N times n, n times n. It will continue. I is equal to n, right? So this statement will execute n times. So n times n, n times n. So I think that this will execute n square time. So 3 statements are there. Every statement order of magnitude I calculated. Total program order of magnitude is n square plus n plus 1. So time complexity of this program is nothing but whichever is the bigger. So big O of n square, omega of n square, theta of n square, whatever you want, you can write. This program time complexity big O of n square. This program time complexity big O of n square. So this subject will be over end of this month. End of this month, algorithm will be over. End of this month, algorithm will be over. That because of starting classes, I am going slowly. So afterwards, it will go so faster, right? So time complexity of the fourth program is order of n square. So remember everyone, time complexity is nothing but, I think I already given 4 programs to you. Time complexity is nothing but, right, finding loops only. Right, by seeing all these problems, by seeing 4 problems, you may got some idea also. Time complexity is nothing but loops only. Suppose isn't that, right? Suppose isn't that loop is not there. See the first problem. Suppose loop is not there. Time complexity 1. If loop not there, order of 1. If loop is there, time complexity means loop. If loop is there, then loop is the answer. I think first statement is not loop. Second statement is a loop. So time complexity is n. Time complexity means loops only. Suppose isn't that, right? Suppose isn't that, right? So time complexity means loop only. First is not loop. Second is a loop, but it is the inner loop. Inside I loop, j loop is there. Each I value j going on. This is called inner loop. Each I value n times n square. So time complexity of this program big O of n square. If you want, you can write omega also, theta also. Then what is the difference of all these things, sir? Definitely I will explain afterwards. Don't worry. Right, let's go to example 4. Time complexity means loops only. Is first statement loop? No, ignore. Second statement loop? Yes. Third statement is a loop? Yes. I think second also loop, third also loop. But second loop is only n time. But third loop is n square time. So remember, time complexity means loops only. If more loops are there, bigger loop. Time complexity means bigger loop. Right? If at all more loops are there, time complexity is nothing but a bigger loop. Sir, what is the meaning of time complexity, sir? Right? How much CPU time is taking, that is called time complexity. But however, we may not calculate total. We will calculate the area of the program where CPU is spending more time. Time complexity is nothing but no need to calculate the total program. True, that is true. Time complexity means totally how to calculate. But the thing is, major one is important. The place where CPU spending more time, that matter. The place where CPU spending more time is loops only. Suppose sir, more loops are there, bigger loop you take. Time complexity is nothing but bigger loop. Time complexity means loop. If more loops, bigger loop. Actually, you have to calculate total, but which is equal to, which is approximately equal to bigger loop only. Time complexity means bigger loop. Time complexity means loop. If more loops, bigger loop. Sir, big O or omega or theta, sir. Right? So I think any symbol you can use. Big O you can use, omega you can use, theta you can use. Right? Most of the time people will say big O. However, you can say omega also, theta also. What is the clear difference between all of them? You will see in further classes. In further classes, you are going to see clearly. In further classes, you are going to see clearly. Right? I hope everyone got. I hope everyone got. Example 4 is over. Let's go to example 5. Let's go to example 5. Those people who came late, I also came late now only. I also came now only. Right? No need to bother. Just only one program is over for today's class till now. Till now, only one program is over for today's class. I am going to cover approximately 30 programs. Right? Let's check. Let's check right now. Main. Be careful from now onwards. Now onwards, be careful. Yeah, while also you can use, for also you can use, whatever you want you can use. Right? Maybe I'm starting the while loop. While also same, for also same. No need to bother that much. If you want, I will write for also. In the next problem, I will write while. So for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus is equal to 2. That means I is equal to I plus 2. X is equal to y plus z. Be careful. Be careful, everyone. What is the time complexity of this program? Slowly, I am going little bigger. Slowly, I am making problem complex. You can write for loop also. You can write while loop also. No problem. For loop also you can write. While loop also you can write. What is the time complexity of this program? Can you try, everyone? Everyone try this. Everyone try. What is the time complexity of this program? The example 5. Today's class first problem. What is the time complexity of today's class? Can you try this? Can you try? What is the time complexity of this program? Can you check? Time complexity means loops only. If more loop, bigger loop. If more loops, bigger loop. Yeah, try this one. This program time complexity, how much? It's going to be interesting. You can check one time. It's going to be interesting. You can check one time. Everyone try. Everyone try. Everyone have to check. What is the answer? So let me try this. Let me try this problem. Let me try. Maybe you people tried, so let me try here. So time complexity of this program, how much? So what you do is, first of all, identify how many statements are there. First of all, identify how many statements are there. So one statement. This program contains one statement. This program contains how many statements? One statement. This statement is executing how many times? Let's check. I is equal to 1, 1 less than or equal to n, condition true. For every true, we have to execute statement. Then every time I will increment by 2. Every time I will increment by 2. So remember, if it is I is, let us assume that n value 100. Let us assume that n value 100. So if I is going always plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, this loop is n time. Because if it is always going plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, little faster it is going. I think if at all plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, 100 times. If at all plus 2, plus 2, guarantee 50 times. 100 by 2. N value 100, 100 by 2 times it is running. N value is 1000, 1000 by 2 running. N value n only. This loop is running n by 2 times. So time complexity of this program is 1 by 2 into n. So 1 by 2 is a constant. This can be written as big O of n, or this can be written as omega of 1. For omega of n, this can be written as theta of n also. All are correct. All are correct. So time complexity of this program is n by 2. Because slowly going n, always plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, n. Because of it is going always plus 2, half times only. So incrementation is more, then loop is less number of times. Loop is n by 2 times. Loop is n by 2 times. So n by 2 can be written as 1 by 2 into n. 1 by 2 is a constant, you can ignore. So finally, so time complexity big O of n, or omega of n, theta of n. So let me know if anyone having any objection. So remember, time complexity means loops only. If more loops, bigger loop. Some people are asking, sir, what is the answer of this program? Let me check. Suppose assume that I loop is going on n time, that's okay. J loop also n time. Let us assume that. Suppose, careful. Suppose J plus plus not there. It is given J plus is equal to 2. Means what is the meaning? J always incrementing by 2. So that means second loop is n by 2 time only. What is the meaning? Each I value, J loop is n by 2 time. I is equal to 1, J loop is n by 2. I is equal to 2, J loop is n by 2. I is equal to 3, J loop is n by 2. I is equal to n, J loop is n by 2. So what is the answer? Right? So I think n times where every time is n by 2. N by 2. This is finally n square by 2. So time complexity of this program is n square by 2 plus n plus 1. So I think a bigger one if you observe clearly, n square by 2. Bigger one you take, bigger one is n square by 2. So 1 by 2 is a constant. This can be written as 1 by 2 into n square. This can be written as, right? So because of 1 by 2 is a constant, it becomes big O of n square. You can write like this. Answer is big O of n square. So what I mean to say is constant you can ignore. Suppose I is n times only, but j is n by 2. So each I value n by 2. So n times n by 2. So n square by 2. So n square by 2 plus n plus 1. Bigger one is n square by 2. N square by 2 can be written as 1 by 2 into n square, which is nothing but a big O of n square. I hope everyone got it. So let's move to the next problem. You really done the decent work. Let's move to the next problem. I think fifth one over. Let's go to sixth one. Be careful, everyone. Right. So I'm writing one more. Example 6. I think 6 or 5. I think it is the fifth one. So sixth one, let me write. Example 6. Remember, I am going so slowly. Slowly now. Within few days, I will go to very fast. At the end of this month, this subject will be over. In the semester, this subject will take approximately 6 months. In the semester, approximately 6 months they will teach this subject. I will complete this one within a month. Within a month, I will complete. The only thing is I need your cooperation. If you give more cooperation, it will be over fast. So I'm starting, I think approximately, right, 6th or 7th I started. I think 6th started. This month end it will be over, right? Please cooperate properly. So let's go to example 6. Main next one. I'm starting while I less than or equal to n. So initially I is equal to 1. So inside if you see I is equal to I plus 2, sorry, I plus 20, I is equal to I plus 20. So what is the time complexity of this program? Can you try this also? What is the time complexity of this program? Can you try this also? Main I is equal to 1, while I less than or equal to n, I is equal to I plus 20. Try what is the time complexity of this program. Very less people can give answer. I hope you will give answer. Please go ahead. Please go ahead slowly. Within few days, you are going to be the winner. Within few days, you are going to be the winner. Within few days, initially it look like you are not getting. At the end, everything is all right. At the end, everything is all right. Please, can you go ahead? It look like you are not getting. So I think at the end of this class, you will be perfect. You will be perfect. Please go ahead. Time complexity of this program, how much? Check everyone. It is the 6th problem. Check everyone. It is the 6th problem. What is the time complexity of this program? Those people who are not trying, I request you, please try. Have patience. First of all, have patience. If you don't have patience, you cannot do anything. Right? Every day, you should have patience. Every day you have to eat little bit. Every day, little bit of food. Every day, little bit of food you have to eat. Every day, little bit. Every day, little bit. If you eat one day only, you will die. One day only eating all the days food, you will die. One day you cannot do anything. Every day, little bit. Every day, little bit. Every day, little bit. One day only, if you want to eat, you will die. So slowly, little bit. Have patience. Have patience. Believe yourself. It will test many times. Many times it will test. As a teacher, it tested me many times. Someone asked some doubt, which I don't know. Someone asked some doubt, which is irritating. Someone asked something, right, which is completely nonsense. Sometimes net will not work. Sometimes pen will not work. Sometimes student will not cooperate. So I have a lot of patience. That is the reason God is blessed me. So if you have patience, right, you can reach the top places. Have patience, right? So right is the internet, right? So sometimes may work, may not work, right? Most of the time it will work. Most of the time, 1 or 2 times it may not cooperate. It is indirectly testing. It is indirectly testing. So try what is the answer of this. So if you observe clearly, right? If you observe clearly, I is equal to 1. Every time you are incrementing 20. So every time if you increment 2, right, it is n by 2. Every time if you increment 3, n by 3. Every time you are incrementing 20. So n by 20. This loop is going on. If you want, you can verify. This loop is going on approximately n by 20 times. N by 20 times. This can be written as 1 by 20 into n. This can be written as big O of n. This can be written as big O of n. This can be written as big O of n. I hope everyone is fine. This loop is going on every time 20 incrementing. If you want, you can check. You have 100 rupees. Every day you are spending 20 rupees. So first day 20, second day 20, third day 20, fourth day 20. After 5 days, 100 rupees are over. Right? You have 100 rupees. Every day 20 rupees you are spending. So 100 by 20, 5 days only it will come. Same story here. Every time you are adding 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. How many times this loop will continue? N by 20. Plus 1, minus 1, don't worry. If really required, we'll think about plus 1, minus 1 also. Approximately 20 times. Right, fine. I think example 6 also over. Let's go to example 7. Let's go to example 7. Yeah, this problem also please try to get it. This problem also please try to get it. main. Yeah, I is equal to 1 while I less than or equal to n inside. I is equal to 1 while I less than or equal to n inside. I plus is equal to 3. I plus is equal to 7. I plus is equal to 30. I plus is equal to 4. So this is the program. What is the time complexity of this program? At the end of the day, time complexity means loop only. At the end of the day, time complexity means loop only. At the end of the day, time complexity means loop only. Can you go ahead? I hope everyone is getting. Can you try this? What is the time complexity of this program? I will be here only. Please try. Time complexity of this program. It is interesting. Let's check. How many people will give answer? Let me try. First of all, am I audible? Check, am I audible or not? Try. So the answer for this is, the answer for this one is, let's try. So the answer for this one is, see, every time you are incrementing 3, so for that 3, you are adding one more 7 also. So every time you are incrementing 10. First you are incrementing 3. Next you are incrementing 10. Whatever I you have, suppose isn't that I value initially 1. So after completion of this, I value became 4. Right? After completion of this, I value 4 plus 7. So it became 11. After completion of this, I value became 11 plus 30. So it became 41. After right, completion of this one, 41 plus 4, 45. So what I mean to say is, initially I value 1. So at the end of the loop one time, you are adding 44. At the end of the loop, right? At the end of the loop, you are adding 44. So every time 44 will increase. Every time 44. So the time complexity of this program is n by 44, which is nothing but 1 by 44 into n, which is nothing but big O of n. So answer is n by 44, true. Answer is n by 44, true. 1 by 44 is a constant, so big O of n, omega of n, theta of n, whatever you feel, you can write. Plus 1, minus 1, don't worry. Plus 1, minus 1, don't worry. Right? So if you want, I will give proof also. Can you see the proof? Actually, proof not required. I am giving proof also. Can you see one time? Can you see the proof one time? So one time loop is over. So what is the answer? So for that I, you are adding 44. One time loop is over, you are adding for I 44. Right? I value initially 1. One time loop is over, for I value you are adding 44. Whatever there, 44 you are adding. Right? Fine. Next one. Next one. If at all 2 times over this I plus 2 times 44. Right? So if at all 3 times over I plus 3 times 44, because every time 44, loop 1 time, 1 times 44, loop 2 times 44, loop 3 times 44, continue. Suppose in that k times you done, so I plus k times 44, right? It is approximately n. That is the reason you stopped. -1 plus 1, don't bother. -1, don't bother. Suppose using that it is a less than n. If at all equal, I have to stop. Let us assume that it is a less than n. -1 plus 1, don't bother. As of now, you no need to bother. At the end, maybe you can bother. Just learning. Some logics are going on. Please learn. Let us assume that it is a less than n only. Assume. So if it is equal, right? So left side, right side. If both are equal, this loop will stop. Suppose using that equal. Suppose using that it is equal, it is stopped. So after doing k time, they both are equal. So k times I done. After doing k times, right? Be careful. After doing k times, right? So this loop is stopped. Both are equal, I stopped it. Now I have to find out what is that k value. K times means what? Loop is done k times. Loop is running k times. So -1 plus 1, don't bother. Loop is running k times. I have to find out what is that k value. So then it is going to be k into 44 is equal to n minus I, where I value is initially 1. I value initially 1. So n minus 1. So next one, k is nothing but, right? K into 44 is equal to n minus 1. K is equal to n minus 1 by 44. So -1 plus 1, don't bother. That much you no need to bother. N by 44 minus 1 by 44. If you want, I can write n by 44 minus 1 by 44. So n by 40, I think this is almost like negligible. N by 44. So which will goes to big O of n. This is the proof for this. If you want to prove, this is the proof. Sir, I want to prove, sir. This is the proof. When I run this loop first time, so I plus 1 into 44. Second time, I plus 2 into 44. Third time, I plus 3 into 44. Every time 45 keep on adding. Every time 44 keep on adding. So if I do k time, then I think left side, right side both became equal. Then I stopped it. I plus k into 44 is equal to n. If equal, I have to stop. So k into 44 is equal to n minus I, where I is 1. So k is equal to n minus 1 by 44. So if you do properly, n by 44 minus some constant. Constant you can ignore, n by 44. So n by 44, 1 by 44, you can ignore constant. You may say that, sir, why are you ignoring constant? You may say that in front of n, right, constants are very small. N is a very big number. Assume n tends to almost infinite. That is the reason we are ignoring constant. N tends to infinite. That is the reason we are ignoring constants. I hope everyone comfortable. Little doubt also there, you can ask me. Ready, sir, I have this doubt. You ask me, I will help you. You are audible. Yeah, perfect. Anyone having any objection, let me know. Proof also I given. I given proof also. Anyone having objection, let me know. Small objection also, let me know. Anyone having small objection also, let me know. If you have small objection also, let me know. Can we move next? Bro, can we move next? Can we move next? Yeah, perfect. Example 7 over. Let's go to example 8. Let's go to example 8. Let's go to example 8. Main. Let us assume that main. So I'm trying. Next problem is very interesting. Let's see. I is equal to 78, while I less than n square. Go inside. I plus is equal to 31. I plus is equal to 49. I minus is equal to 60. I plus is equal to 23. I minus is equal to 10. Can you try yourself? What is the time complexity of this program? Check everyone. What is the time complexity of this program? Everyone try. Time complexity of this program, what? It's a very interesting problem. Very less people can give answer. Try. Very less people will give answer. You people can try now. Yeah, can I give answer? I think many people are given. Let me check what is the answer. I think many people are given. Let me check the answer. Many people given. So I will try now. I will try now. Please check. If you want, you can try proof also. You can try directly also. It's up to you. Try proof also. Try directly also. No objection at all. Try directly or try proof also. I think if you observe clearly, see, constants don't think that much. Constants don't think that much. I think 31 incremented first. 49 also incremented. So 60 decremented. 60 decremented. 23 incremented. So 10 decremented. So overall 70 decremented. Overall 70 decremented. How much incremented? 31, 40, 49. I think 50 plus 30, 80. 80 plus 23, 103. 103 incremented, 70 decremented. So, which is going to be, I think 33. Which is going to be 33. So, overall, if you observe, plus 33. Every time 33 you are incrementing. Right? Every time you are incrementing overall 33. So, positive things if you observe inside 103. Negative things if you see inside 70. So which is going to be plus 33. Plus 33. Overall 33 is incrementing. So every loop, right? Overall 33 is incrementing. Same story. If you want, you can go to proof also. Can you see the proof? Can you see the proof? I plus 33 first time. I plus 2 times of 33. I plus 3 times of 33. Continue. I plus k times of 33. So which is equal to n square. See, when you are incrementing, k times I done. So time complexity means what? Loop is how many times? What is the meaning of time complexity? Loop is how many times? K times I done. So after doing k time, I plus k into 33 is equal to n square. So which is nothing but k into 33, which is equal to n square minus I, where I is 78. Initially I is 78. N square minus 78. Don't worry about the constant. So k into 33 is n square minus 78. So k becomes n square by 33 minus 78 by 33. So anyhow, it is a constant. So this can be 1 by 33 into n square. So if you want, write some constant. So which will goes to big O of n square. All constants you can ignore. So time complexity of this problem is big O of n square. So it's a very nice problem. So please take care. So what I mean to say is inside loop, addition may be there, subtraction may be there. Right? Overall, is it incrementing, decrementing? Please check. Overall, is it incrementing, decrementing or not? Verify. Overall plus 33. Oh, every time 33 will increase. So time complexity of this program, big O of n square. You can write big O omega theta, whatever you want, you can write. You can write big O omega theta, you can write whatever you want. Example 8 also you done. Example 8 also you people done. One small thing there, let me announce this. So if you like EPT classes, you can inform to your friends. Right? You have right in the EPT portal, every student having one referral code. You can give your code to them. You will get the referral amount. 50% referral amount you will get. Next one is right. So there is a regular batch, foundation batch is started. The current batch which is going on, that is a regular batch or foundation batch. Right? You people can join. So right. So you can inform to your friends also. You right. So the code is EPT 610 EPT. You can use this code. You can right. So you can use this code also. You have your own code also. You can give to your friends. You may get the good referral amount also. Right? Perfect. So this code, if you use, you will get 80% discount. You will get 80% discount. You will get. Okay, fine. Next one. Next one. So all India level free mock test is going on. And 10th October, all India level free mock test going on. 10th October, all India level free mock test going on. Right? So those people who are 2026 aspirants, they can happily write. So mock test 3, these are the toppers. Yala, Rinkan, Aditya, Shiva, Kushi, Santanu, Praveen, Venkateshwarlu, right? Sheikh, Farhana. So these are the people mock test 3 toppers, right? So those people who are serious about GATE 2026, right? October 10, there is a mock test. You can happily apply for that. So there are 100% job guarantee courses also there. You can inform to your friends who is looking for a job. So these are our top rankers in the right last year, previous years. These are our top rankers. Last year, previous year, these are our top rankers. Right? So not only last year, previous years also. These are our rankers. Right? I want to see you also at this place. There are many are there I am unable to keep. There are many because I am teaching from the last 15 years. Many people are there, all the top rankers. Most of the top rankers are our students only. So these so many people are there. Right. Next one. So these are the people who, right? They got little bit bigger rank, but they got IIT. Decent rank they got the IIT, right? IITs, MS or MTech they got. So through written test and interview, they got the good IITs also. Next one. So PYQs, 20 years PYQs freely available in the EPT platform. You can access it. 6,000 verified questions also there freely. You can access the right EPT website. Next one is the 10 tough questions, right? So 3 daily tests are there every day. Those also you can access. Doubt solving is there, 24/7 doubt solving also there. You can use that also. Right? So, and one more thing is 2026, 2027 people. They can go for regular batch or they can go for foundation course. 2027 people. 2026 people, crash course they can go, RIC course they can go, test series they can go. Whatever they want, they can select. These are the people who placed in the big MNCs. These are the people who placed in the big MNCs. PSUs, MNCs, these all are placed. I want to see you also in the, in the good MNC you will go, and the PSU also. So this is for DSE and the system design course. These are the programming languages course. This is the full stack web development with DSA, full stack app development with DSA. Right. Next one is Oracle database course. These are the things. Okay, fine. This is a part of the small promotion. Thank you so much for cooperation. Let's move to next problem. Thank you. Thanks for your cooperation. Now let's move to next problem. Example, I think example 8 is over. Example 9. Example 9. Example 9. Main be careful. This is going to be very interesting problem. Let's see. This is going to be very interesting problem. I want to verify. Are you comfortable or not? Let's check. I is equal to n while I is equal to n while I greater than or equal to or greater than 1. So I minus is equal to 75. I minus is equal to 35. I minus is equal to 40. So remember, like plus or minus also, same story. Like plus minus also, there is no much difference. In the case of the minus, values will decrease. So if you want, you can check I is initially big number. I is initially big number, right? For every round, I value decrementing. Same thing like whatever positive, whatever plus is going on, same thing minus also. Can you check? Whatever plus is going on, minus also. Whatever plus is going on, minus also. Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, everyone. What is the answer of this? Everyone have to try. Try everyone try. What is the answer? Something like, same thing like whatever plus you are doing, same thing for minus also. Let's see the answers. Let's see the answers. What answer you are giving? Let's see the answers. What answer you are giving? Let me check. Janardhan saying n by 50. I will try. I will try n by 50. Plus minus, there is no change. Right? So here n value, right? I started from n. I started from big number. I started from big number. So you have to decrement. Overall, you have to decrement. Already it is big. You have to decrement. Already it is big. So you have to decrement. So let's see. Let's see this. Let's see this. What is the answer? So first 75. Next 35. 75, 30 is 110. Plus 40, 50, 150. So 150 overall if you observe. So minus 150. Overall minus 150. So if you want, I will give proof also. Can you see the proof? Can you see the proof? I is initially n. Everyone listen. I is initially n. So continue. I value becomes 1. So let's check. N, right? Initially n is there. Initially n is there. Next one, n minus 150. Next one, n minus 2 into 150. Next one, n minus 3 into 150. Continue k times. So n minus k into 150 overall is equal to 1. That's the reason I stopped. So because of keep on decrementing, some point of time it became 1. So left 1, right 1. Condition is fail. This is the first fail. Until now, I is bigger, right? But overall, if you see now, left also 1, right also 1. So condition is failed. Stop. Now I have to check. Now remember, our goal is finding k. So this became n minus 1 is equal to, left people will go right, right people will come left. So n minus 1 is equal to k into 150. So finally k is becomes n minus 1 by 150. So finally small things you can ignore, because in front of n, constants are very negligible. N by 150, which became big O of n. So time complexity of this program, big O of n. Time complexity means loop is how many time. Time complexity means loop is how many time. That is the time complexity. That is the meaning of time complexity. Loop is how many time. Time complexity means loop is how many time. That is the goal. That is the goal. Time complexity means loop is how many times. I think this loop is n by 150 times order of n. Proof also I given. Remember, very simple. No need to go proof every time. Some people are going to the proof every time. No, bhaiya. Only for your convenience. Only for your understanding purpose, I said. Right? In exam, don't do any proof. In exam, don't do any proof. Why? Always 150 decrementing. Because of it is already, I is already bigger, you have to decrement. I is already bigger, so you have to decrement. If already bigger, if you increment, it will never stop. It will go to infinite loop. If any program which is going to infinite loop, it is not an algorithm. What is our goal? We are analyzing algorithm. First of all, it should be an algorithm. Suppose already I is big, right? You are keep on incrementing. So every time it will become big like that. Then definitely it never stops. This program will go to infinite loop. Remember, already I big. Inside the loop, you have to decrement. So minus. In the previous problem, if you observe, I is already small. You have to decrement. Sorry, we have to increment so that they both will be equal. Otherwise, they never stop. I is already small. You have to increment so that they both will be equal. So if it started from small, increment means plus inside. If it started from big, so right, you have to decrement. Overall, you have to decrement. So remember, overall 150 decrementing. So n by 150. Overall 150 incrementing, right? So n by 150. Same like addition, subtraction, both are similar. Addition, subtraction, both are similar. Both are similar. Let's try one more problem. Let's try one more problem. I'm expecting answer. Let's check. Example 10. Example 10. Main. Example 10. Main. I is equal to n square. While, be careful, while I is greater than 79. I is greater than 79. I is greater than 79. I minus is equal to 34. Remember, I is already bigger. I have to decrement inside. Otherwise, it will go to infinite loop. Be careful. I minus is equal to 66. I minus is equal to 49. I plus is equal to 30. I plus is equal to 19. Let's see how many people going to give answer. Let's see how many people going to give answer. Try everyone. Let's see how many people are going to give answer. It is a 10th problem. It is the 10th problem. So yesterday, this time, you don't know how to find out time complexity. Now almost you are fine. Yesterday, this time, you don't know how to find out time complexity. Now you are almost fine. 10 problems we done. Yesterday, I think of small problems 3 we done. Today, we done approximately 7. So can you finish this problem also? Can you finish this problem also? Please go ahead. Can you finish this problem also? Can you go ahead? Yeah, start now. Start. So 34 decremented. 64 decremented. 34, 64, which is going to be 100. 49 decremented. So until now, 149 decremented, 30 incremented, 19 incremented, so 49. See, 49 decremented, 49 incremented. So both will be cancelled. So overall, if you observe, in every round, minus 100 is happening. In every round, minus 100 is happening, if you observe clearly. Every round, minus 100 is happening. I is equal to n square, while I greater than 79. So every time, minus 100 is going on. Minus 100 is going on. I think answer is very simple. N square by 100. If you want, you can do the proof also. Answer is n square by 100 approximately. Finally, order of n square. If you, sir, I want to prove, go to the proof also. This one, approximately n square by 100, which is nothing but n square. You want to prove, see this one, initially n square. Next one, n square minus 100. Next to n square, no need to do proofs in the exam. Only for your comfortability purpose. Only for your convenience, I am explaining. N square by 100, answer is big O of n square. You want to see proof, see the proof. N square into 2 into 100. Next one, n square into n square minus 3 into 100. What is the meaning of time complexity? How many times? If I continue k time, this will going to be n square minus k into 100 is equal to, what is the answer? Right, decrementing, it became 79. Then only they both are stopped. So 79. N square minus k into 100, which is equal to 79. But I want k value. So n square minus 79 by 100. So do proper calculations. Directly I done is equal to k. So forget about constants and all. It became approximately n square by 100, which is equal to k, approximately. So finally, right, if you forget the constant, answer is big O of n square. Very simple. Always you are doing minus 100, right? N square by 100. Always you are doing plus 100. Same, n square by 100. Remember, if you start from big number, then, right, you have to decrement. If you start from small number, you have to increment. If you do reverse, program become infinite loop. Infinite loop means it is not a algorithm. So time complexity means loops only. Some people are asking, sir, in every program you written loop, time complexity means loops only. Sir, many loops, larger loop. Time complexity means larger loop. Right? I hope everyone is comfortable. So 2027, if you are preparing for 2027, you can go to regular batch or you can go to, right, foundation batch. If you are 2027 aspirant, right? If you are 2026 aspirant, you can go to RIC course, you can go to test series, RIC or test series, and one more thing is the crash course. You can join any one of these. Use the referral code EPT. 610 EPT. Good discount is going on. You can use it. This is the code. Yeah, we will see in the next class. In tomorrow's class, we will see that. Right, 10 problems we done. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will do one more 10 problems. Sorry for inconvenience. Today, I think class started little late. Sorry for inconvenience. Tomorrow, we will do one more 10 problems. Janardhan, tomorrow, we will do 10 more problems. Right, Madhav, we will do tomorrow, we will do 10 more problems. Bhavya, we will do tomorrow 10 more problems. Okay? Shiksha, we will do tomorrow 10 more problems. Sakshi, we are going to do tomorrow 10 more problems. Thanks everyone. Thank you so much. Today we done 10, tomorrow we'll do 10 more. Tomorrow sharp 6 o'clock I will start. I started today also. I think some small issue happened. That the reason little bit. Thanks everyone. 10 we done, tomorrow we'll do 10 more. So please revise the notes and come. This month end, the subject will be over. Because of starting, I am starting slowly, so that some more people will join, and so on. Right? So tomorrow, right? This month end, the subject will be over. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks everyone. See you in the tomorrow's class. Right. Fine. Thank you.